Well, I'm asking you, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
Not a thing. Some people have a fit when the rent comes due. Some people do a flit.
You'll do 6 months too.
I won't do either. That's all the fool. When the rent collector calls, this is what I do. I lift up my finger and I say, tweet, tweet, shush, shush, now, come, come. You don't need to linger, go away too sweet. Shush, shush, now, come, come. Do I want to fight or threaten to fight? Do I bang you like a drum? No, I lift up my finger and I say, tweet, tweet, shush, shush, now, come, come.
Don't come that line with me. It has no effect.
He didn't come to pay, he came to collect. Poor Mother Hubbard, what would she do? I'm so broke I haven't got a bone to throw at you. So lift up your finger and we say tweet, tweet, shush, shush, now, come, come. You don't need to linger, go away too sweet. Shush, shush, now, come, come. If I had one wish, it's you that I wish, and I'd only use my thumb. So lift up your finger and we say tweet, tweet, shush, shush, now, come, come. Sucker, that's what you are. You out-vamp the vampire.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the third shift, where I'm shifting into 30ness or something like that. That's kind of weird to say. So let's see what we got for people saying stuff in the comments of the last episode. Build epic bridges on both sides of your dirt house to connect the river. Okay, we could do that. And we probably will. Somebody was asking about the Twilight Light Zone clips at the beginning, and I always been kind of adding them to the later third shift's episodes. Oh, skeleton. Leave me alone. For right now, leave me alone. Do I have my string? I thought I had string. Maybe I'll bow him to death. I only have one bit of string. Oh well. What if I just... You keep shooting my window! Stop shooting my window, young man! Yes, I've always kind of added them to the beginning of the episodes. The later third shifts, and it's just kind of a tradition now to do it, and they're kind of fun. They don't really mean anything. I always kind of try to make them say, well, what is that? And then it comes up with the third shift logo. So it always kind of ends up being that way. Other than that, they don't really have any meaning per se. So what am I going to be doing this episode? I am going to build a bridge, I guess. What else? What other suggestions do we have from the last? Somebody was saying, I've got a science thingy. An object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force. And I corrected that person. It was actually an external or an outside force. So, yes, that is very good sciencey things, Newtonian laws and everything. Even though we've moved on from Newton in science, he was a good foundation, and a lot of his stuff is still true. It's just now we go on to other things. Let's see, make a full iron armor or make a tree farm. You constantly have apples for food. That's true. People wanted me to switch to buildcraft and industrial craft, but right now I'm doing better than wolves. Because I never did it before, you know. I've never installed it and used it. And I have done buildcraft and industrial craft in previous episodes. So I'm just going to stick with the better than wolves right now. It's got a few interesting things that I want to work towards as I go along and build stuff. Seem to be heading down into a deep, dark chasm of some sort. And hopefully, your faithful narrator does not die. This is a hardcore world. Please don't die, TheGrimGary. I already hear a skeleton. It sounds like it's coming off to my right, because it's in my right earphone. Okay. And we've worked our way down into this cave. Let's hope we don't get shot in the face. Be good to have some armor, I think. I don't have much in the way of... I don't want to do what I was doing in the Million Block Walk, trying to block off a skeleton rather than kill it. That was just silly. Ah! And I don't want to go down this hole. Not yet. Alright, so... Ah! So we got that. I just want to control the hole. Oh, that's so clever, controlling. No, it's not that clever. I do want to control the flow of water. There we go. Let's get some more torches going. Make a poop load of torches to hopefully maybe find a poop load of iron. Alright. I think I'll do some mining off camera and kind of get that out of the way, and we'll come back and we'll start building the bridge. And we'll start working on the lab as well. Oop, I just hit the microphone with my thumb. I'm very sorry, it made a sound. I'm hearing sounds now. Alright, so I'll be back. Alright, here we go, people. I've got some wood together, and I'm going to start building the bridge. Take some fancy fences. Fences. And start doing that, you know? You know what I mean? Hey, Fred. You think Wilma's gonna enjoy that? Oh, Barn, I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't know why I'm from Brooklyn all of a sudden, Bonnie. I'm from Bedrock. Alright, so we've got the basic stairs down here to get up on our bridge. I always like building bridges for some reason. It's like, you know, it means I've got some place to go. Yep, got some place to go right into the creeper over there. I've encountered a few skeletons here and there. Also, I've encountered a black wolf, I think, or dark gray one at the very least. I'd never seen one before. They must be new. Just like the different phases of cats, I guess. Hey, creeper. How you doing? You're not going to blow up my bridge, are you, before I've even built it? Come here, little guy. Oh, you're gonna drown if you go down there. Oh, and I've got the kitty. Hello, kitty. Kitty's coming to see, why is the human talking tonight again? Who's this human talking to? Why do you continue to talk, human? So anyway, before you really decorate your bridge, you should really build the bridge first. And I added a door to my dirt fort. Only because it's easier to get out, in and out that way now that I have the little low dirt wall. And I have started, I guess, scouting out and looking for, I think I'm going to build the lab over here in this little flat bit of land. That is where I will build my main constructions. This will be kind of the farm sort of area, I guess. I don't know how you would say that, but it's the farm place. Place where farming is done. It's the uncivilized lands, I tell you. Alright, so we've built the foundations for the bridge. Chop down some tree to get out of the way. Tree, make room for progress. Yes. And then you shall make things out of our dead corpses. We'll do that. Do that. We'll do these. Hey! Progress! Progress! And then we'll line our pretty bridge with little pretty railings. If you really want to, like, you know, do your own bridge sort of thing, you can pretty up your own bridge. And I also put together some iron armor with all the iron I have found so far. Hey, what's that? A grate? I don't remember a grate. I'll check that out. Oh, you know what that is? That's for Better Than Wolves. I'm like thinking that was a Minecraft update, and I'm like, no, it can't be. This is illogical. I don't remember this, and I'm sure my memory would recall such a thing, but no. Let's see what it looks like in motion. Boop. No, it's kind of like bars. I thought it would be like a grate. Great, it's not a grate. Anyway. You know what? I don't like that water deal. So I'm going to take that out. Put this in. Okay. Alright, stop going into the blank spot in the water, you dummy. Alright. Get rid of this little extra stone. And that is my bridge for now. Could also do a little wing-a-ding things like this. And we should plug our hole back up, I guess. Boop. Somebody else wanted me to make a giant sheep. Why would I make a giant sheep? May I ask you that? For scientific sheep purposes, I'm not going to build a giant sheep. So now I have a bridge to the other side of the river, and I can start clearing the land for the main laboratory. So it is a nice flat piece of land, which is surprising in a forest. Alright, so let's do that, and I'll be right back. Well, here it is, and so what should I name this wolf? I actually tamed him off of one bone. And he's a little injured from a creeper that exploded near us. But I managed to clear out quite a bit of space. So, is actually quite adequate to start building a scientific foundation laboratory. But what should I name the wolf? Anyway, I'm going to start building. And there's going to be contraptions and monster traps and explosives and lasers. Well, maybe not lasers. But send in your suggestions. I built the bridge and I started clearing out the laboratory. So I'm going to start working on the laboratory next. But keep sending in the suggestions on the direction that this whole thing should go. As far as buildings and stuff like that. Because this is up to you. I could build towers, I could build fancy mansions if you want. But it's all gotta be legit. Yeah. So, next time we will have a laboratory. And goodbye. Come on, wolf, unnamed wolf guy. Because that's all I have around here. Ugh. Ugh.
It's time for Random Science Fact.
You may well decide whether mankind is bettered or destroyed by the products of science.